Hi Tigers, welcome to Math Today. I'm going to ask you guys before we start if you would please get a piece of paper and a pencil or a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, anything that you can write on as we go today. So throughout this whole thing when we've been home, it's kind of been a bummer, right? But I've been trying to look for silver linings. Do you know what silver linings are? Silver linings is when you think of something that's like not that great, but you find something good about it. So for example, being stuck at home, a silver lining for me is that I have more time with Sophie and my family. A silver lining has been that I can kind of go for a walk whenever I want to, right? As long as it's not raining. So I was thinking, what could be a silver lining for us? Because obviously we'd rather be in school together. But a silver lining is if I'm teaching you on something that's recorded and I'm going too fast, you could push pause on me. Haven't you been wanting to do that all year? So if I'm getting too fast for you, just push pause or stop and then start it when you're ready, okay? That is our silver lining for math. So yesterday we talked about three-digit addition and we learned how to add three columns, right? We had our ones, we had our tens, and we had our hundreds. And what was great about yesterday was that we didn't have to regroup, right? It was all underneath the number 9 or lower than the number 9. When you get above the number 9, what happens? I hope you're thinking that you need to regroup because we can't write a two-digit number in one place value, can we? So here's our little regrouping poem. When your sum adds up to 9, like 1 plus 4 and 3 plus 3 and 6 plus 2, everything is fine. But if it's 10 or more, take 10 next door, leave the rest on the floor. So you can see in my example right here, 6 plus 8 is 14. We put the ones place down, we regroup the tens, and then we add all these numbers up. 1 and 2 equals 5, and then 5 plus 3 equals 8. It's exactly like when you were doing it with two-digit numbers. It's just that you have one other column to add. That's really the only difference. So on your piece of paper, would you please write, I'm going to try to move this so that it's, can you write this first equation for me? And then can we draw out the base 10 blocks to help us, okay? So for this, 366, I'm going to make 3 hundreds plus 6 tens, a row of 5 and one more, and 6 ones. Same thing. Remember our base 10 rules, a row of 5 and one more. And then I'm going to make the 227. So 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and 7 ones. I'm going to just step back for a second. Try to give you a natural pause here. Okay. All right. So now the first thing we add is 6 plus 7. So when we look right here, 6 plus 7, are we going to end up with more than 10? Yes, 6 plus 7 equals 13. So what we have to do is make a group of 10, right? So here's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to move that next door, which leaves us with 1, 2, 3 in the ones place, and my 1 next door above my 10. And now by my picture, I can see I have 6 plus 1 more is 7, 8, 9. And when I add up my digits, 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 more is 9. And then I just go to the hundreds place. It's just that I'm not done yet. 3 plus 2 is 5. So my sum is 593. So really, boys and girls, once you know how to do two-digit addition with regrouping, the three-digit addition with regrouping is not any more difficult. It's just a little bit more work. There's a whole nother column. Okay, let's practice again together with 538 plus 323. So I'm going to draw 5 hundreds, 3 tens, and 8 ones. And then I'm going to draw 3 hundreds, and 2 tens, and 3 ones. Okay, I'm going to take a second. Let you guys get caught up to me a little bit. Remember, push pause on me if you need to. And now I'm ready to add. So I'm going to start with my first column, 8 plus 3, which is right here. 8 ones plus 3 ones. These two here are going to go with the 8, and they're going to make 10. Okay? So I'm going to move that, regroup that 110 over, which leaves me with 110 right here. So I'm going to put the 1 in the ones place and regroup that 110. Think about taking 10 next door, right? I took it next door. And now I'm going to add it together, okay? 1 plus 3 is 4, and 2 more make 6. And then I just need to remember to add 5 plus 3, which equals 8. Okay? I hope this seems okay for you guys. Let me move my camera back here. Can you see that? Oh yeah, I can see that a little bit better. Okay, so 647 is our next one. So let's make 600s. 4 tens, 7 ones, and 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and 8 ones. And now I'm going to push pause, and I want you guys to do the math work. So I'm going to let you go off. I'm going to give you about a minute. Think about what you need to do. You need to start with the ones and add it up. If you get more than 9, you need to regroup. So when you added 7 plus 8, you should have gotten 15, right? We have 15 ones here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 10 of them and regroup them, which means we have 5 ones left. 7 plus 8 equals 15. The 5 in the number 15 is in the ones place. We're going to regroup. And 1 plus 4 is 5, and 2 more makes 7. And 6 plus 2 equals 8. Okay? So boys and girls, that is how you regroup with 3 digits. Okay? So there's a worksheet that goes with this video that you can practice. And that's it. So do a great job. I hope if you have any questions, you can always type me a question if there's something that doesn't make sense to you, or I'm sure Mom and Dad will help. Or you can always rewatch the video, which I guess is kind of another silver lining, isn't it? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.